All right, now we're going to take and go over how fixed-wing aircraft are going to attack once they actually have begun their airstrike. Make sure to watch the video prior to this one if you haven't, to understand how you're going to get the aircraft to the board. Now, I've got an example of the fixed-wing aircraft counter on screen for you, and I've blown up the top line of the counter so you can see it a little bit clearer. And along the top, you can see, similar to other vehicles, its stat line of firepower and bombs that it can drop. When you see the first red number there on our Hurricane, for example, 2 times 2, that 2 is its cannon / machine gun. Again, those are interchangeable. And the first number, the 2x, is how many adjacent hexes that the aircraft can attack. So when this has 2 times 2 for its cannon firepower, that means it can attack 2 adjacent hexes along its flight path as it's conducting its attack. The next set of numbers is its bomb set that it can attack. These don't have to be adjacent, but they do, again, have to be in the line that's being attacked. So it could bomb this hex with a German squad, fly on, and then bomb this hex with a German squad if it wished, or it could bomb these 2 hexes. Now, the way you're going to resolve the attack is going to be determined by the type of unit that's being attacked. I'll cover that here in just a sec. One other aspect when it comes to what hexes the aircraft can attack, it's going to be determined by if the hex is spotted or if a friendly leader has line of sight to the hex. So of course, all these open hexes can be attacked because they're automatically spotted. But if the plane were traveling across these trees over here, for example, these trees wouldn't be spotted if there was a German unit in them. But since the friendly leader has a line of sight to those hexes, if the plane were to travel across there, he could still attack those hexes. Now, like I said, with your cannon firepower attack, it has to be adjacent, and the first number indicates the amount of hexes that can be attacked. So for our Hurricane, it can attack 2 adjacent hexes with a 2 firepower. So these 2 hexes, the German squad and the Stug, could both be attacked. As the plane were flying over, it would start its attack here with the German squad and then continue on attacking the Stug. When it attacked the German squad, it would be a normal firepower attack, 1d6 plus the firepower of 2, versus the German squad's defensive roll, 1d6 plus any applicable terrain modifiers. Open terrain, there wouldn't be any, and then you would resolve it as normal. The cannon firepower attacking the Stug, since the Stug is an armored vehicle, in this case, the armored vehicles do not have to be opened to be attacked by a firepower. They can be open or buttoned, and you would automatically treat it like a ordnance type attack, except there would be no to hit roll. You would consider the firepower a penetration value, and you would roll a 1d6, add the firepower, and compare it to the lowest armor value on the vehicle. In this case of the Stug, it would be a 2. So you would have a 1d6 plus 2 for the Hurricane against a 1d6 plus 2 for the Stug, penetration roll, and you would resolve it as normal. The bombs are going to be done pretty much the same as that. You're going to take and pick where you're going to drop your bombs in your line. And again, it's going to vary determined on what type of target it is. It'll be considered a normal HE value if it's soft targets like infantry squads, or if it's a vehicle, it's going to be considered a penetration value. Remember, your bombs do not have to be adjacent like the gun attacks have to be.